last, the glory has come. A dream realized, never shunned. Our works never done on the land of our mothers in need of sun. Lifted up from the flight, we unite the flight from the red, black, green, and white.
The speech given at the Elks Oratorical Contest in 1990 and 1991, A Black's Challenge to the American Dream, was beaten at the regional contest held in Warren, Ohio. Beaten by I Have a Nightmare. Made it more difficult for minority students to get athletic scholarships 30 years ago. We faced this obstacle and we overcame it. We faced the Supreme Court's rejection of the contract racial quota. That ruling limited the opportunities for Black entrepreneurs in the business world. We faced that opportunity, but we overcame it. We faced the fact that even today, Blacks are rejected more than twice as often as whites for home loans at savings and loans associations. That was 30 years ago. We face the fact that even today, although Black Americans are getting more schooling, better jobs, and higher income, according to the University of Chicago researchers, we are not moving as easily into the USA mainstream as Hispanics and Asians. Yes, we faced those obstacles 30 years ago, and we are still overcoming them. Black youth must continue to challenge the American dream. We can overcome any obstacle. We can rise to the top of society. We have come too far as a people to stop now. The bigger the obstacles, the harder we must work. The more discouraging the facts, the more we must believe in ourselves and trust in our God. Black youth must apply themselves in education. Education still opens the doors of opportunity. We must think positively. Positive thinking gives you the courage to knock on the door and go through it. And lastly, we must persevere. Perseverance will ultimately lead to success. The words of the poet George Norman sums it all up. A small Black boy stood watching the man blow up balloons one day. When each balloon was filled with air, the man let it flow away. He stood in wide-eyed awe, that boy, and waved each one goodbye, seeing red and white and yellow balloons drift upward toward the sky. Then he asked the man if black balloons would go as high as the rest. The man said, "Son, we'll blow one up and put it to the test." And when the balloon was filled enough, they watched it rise and glide. "It isn't the color," he said to the boy, "but what you've got inside."